Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome back to Crendor Talks in front of a shitty green screen app. Today, the shitty green screen is in full effect. Look at this. It is like the microphone's practically gone. Which would actually be a good thing. You didn't see the microphone, but I think it's more fun this way. So, today, I want to talk about Shadowlands, because it's pretty much been a month since Shadowlands released. So, how are you liking it still? Obviously, a couple weeks ago, I made a video being like, you know what, I'm having a lot of fun, Shadowlands is great, but, you know, it's the start of the expansion. Every time an expansion comes out, I've enjoyed it. And then about a month later is when things really start to settle in. So, I want to talk about my pros and cons, and then if you have any suggestions, comments, pros, cons of yourself, leave it down in the description. And or down in the comments. You can't actually leave it in the description. I want to start doing some weird ass descriptions, because I saw those chiropractor videos where they leave descriptions of, like, they write like an essay down there, and I'm pretty sure it's for the algorithm, where they're like, on a Sunday evening, my cricket army was feeling like playing World of Warcraft, but they chose to play video game entertainment instead. They have like weird shit like that. So I want to try doing that. I don't know if I'll do it for this one. Maybe I will, and then just do it for videos going forward until I run out of ideas. It'll help me practice my writing. But leave your pro and con list in the comments section down below. That's a good way to do it, I think, because some people would be like, it sucks. And I know there's already be someone that's like, pro, I'm having a lot of fun. Con, this game sucks. It's going to be something like that. But have like an actual list. All right, this is like I'm explaining this to a classroom. Like, don't do the thing that people are gonna do. Somebody's gonna do it. Anyway, I've been playing a lot. In terms of how much I've played, I'm eye level 198, so I'm pretty decently geared, and I feel like I've played every part of the game. So let me explain what that is. So I leveled from, 50 to 60. I have raided. I have PvP'd. I have done battlegrounds and arenas, so both types of PvP. I have done mythics and heroics and mythic pluses, although I haven't really gone like crazy with the mythic pluses. I think the highest key I've got is like +6. But like, here's how I'm feeling. Right now, I really enjoy this expansion. I think this is one of probably the best expansion they've made since Legion. But, BFA, not hard to do better than that. But I do feel like I'm hitting that point where starting to burn out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons is the time gating. I feel like the time gating is just really annoying. The fact that I'm like, oh, I want to play, like, for example, I went Night Fae, all right? And then when you use your conduits, you get, like, the 3 champion conduits you can pick from, right? And there's, like, the initial one, then there's, like, another one, and then there's a third one. Well, the third one is, like, a lot better than the first 2. It's, like, do more damage. And, like, I forget what it's called. What is it? It's like your helper. It's the trees you can put conduits in. You know what I'm talking about. And I was like, when do I get this third one unlocked? 'Cause the second one feels like it's for healing. The first one just feels like a really generalized one where it's like, you kill a thing and move 20% faster. The third one's like, damage increased. I'm like, when do I get this? I look, it's like renown level 20, like 22 or some shit. I'm like, what? So I have to wait like 2 months in order to just unlock this part of the game. Those are like the most annoying parts of the game for me, where it's like I'm leveling up a battle pass. That's what it feels like. I didn't even realize it until now. It's like I'm leveling up a battle pass, and I don't like that part of the game. I'm sure there's like some sort of marketing psychological team at Blizzard that's like, this is how we keep the players playing the game, right? I'm sure that's, I'm sure they discuss that in their Blizzard meetings. I'm just saying, I don't like that part of the game. For me, I don't care if you have things that take a lot of time to get, but I hate when you gate that time, right? Like, I wish I could just power through all the renown levels and get there and then be like, all right, I got it, right? And I feel like they partially do that because they're not ready for certain renown things to be released, or they're just, trying to keep you playing the game over a long period of time and keep you coming back. Like, oh, now I can do this next thing, which I think is more likely. It might be a little both. But it's definitely my least favorite part. The other thing is, just, I don't know. I'm not a big mythic rating person, and I'm kind of glad they made mythics less important for that reason. I mean, you still can do like Mythic Plus and get gear and do all that, but it's nice that now you have the vault thing, and you can still kind of just pick and choose loot. And obviously, if you do Mythic Pluses, you get more options of loot, but you can do other things to get that loot too. And I love that they've included PvP as an option to get loot, because it's actually made me PvP a lot more, which I think is what they're trying to get out of it. You know what I mean? And I would say I've had a lot of fun PvPing. I was doing 2v2 arenas with Sinvicta. That was a lot of fun. We got to like a little over 1,200 in arena rating, which I've like never do arenas. So getting to that point, I was like, dude, nice. This is better than I've ever done. I've done battlegrounds, which, epic battlegrounds I actually like doing, because they're just kind of, you chill out, you fight somebody, you do whatever. I like doing Wintergrasp. At first I was like, this is dumb. Wintergrasp was an epic battleground, and then I was like, it's actually pretty fun. Oh my god, what's Draenor epic battleground? Draenor epic battleground, what is it? Ashran. I hate Ashran. Remove it from epic battlegrounds, remove it from the game. I hate it. That's my opinion on that. Then, yeah, arena's been fun. Those have been fun. The one brawl was really fun, where it puts like 20 of you in an arena. It was like 20v20 arena, or 15-15. That was a fun brawl. I like that. I like the brawls. Although this week is like something I don't think I like. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but it was like 6v6 battlegrounds, I think. Which, I don't really care. I'd rather just do more of the crazy brawls. It reminds me of like Hearthstone Tavern brawls, which I think are cool. And then, that's what I've enjoyed doing in PvP. We tried rated battlegrounds once, and I hated it. It was just way too try-hard for me. So, professions. I've enjoyed doing my professions. I got my inscription up. I've been making money with inscription. I was having fun with inscription. Good time, because I never really did inscriptions. Now I did. Got cooking and fishing up. Got my herbalism up. Professions were great. And then all the dungeons I've done have been fun. Give or take a few. I enjoy some more than others, but pretty good. I am subtlety rogue, so some mythics are harder than others. I can burst a single target, and then AoE is like the worst thing for me, which is funny because when I was outlaw, it was like, ooh, AoE, now I can DPS, and then now it's the other way around, where I'm like, please be a single target thing. But yeah, I've enjoyed Subtlety Rogue. I enjoyed Outlaw. I haven't done Assassination because it's very bad, but part of me just wants to do it because I just want to see. So yeah, those things. And then the raid. I really enjoyed the raid. I thought Castle Nathria was really fun. The only fight I didn't like was the Kael'thas fight, and that's because it seems like it's more of like a healer-intensive fight. But, and on heroic, we've only done 3 heroic bosses. We tried 4, and we didn't get it, but we did do the 3 heroic bosses. What's this? Castle. I'm gonna look it up right now. Castle Nathria bosses. Let me do a quick check here, just because I want to say my favorite one. Okay, so there was Shriekwing. Shriekwing, your standard like first easy boss. Still a pretty fun fight. Huntsman, that was a pretty fun fight. I like all the different dogs and everything. Hungering Destroyer. I think that's the one we were trying to do on heroic, but we couldn't do, but we did it on normal. We got him like, I think pretty low, but then we moved on and did the Sun King's Salvation, which still probably my least favorite fight. Artificer Zymox. Oh, that's the portal guy. Portal guy is pretty fun, I think. Lady Enerva Darkbane. Oh, that's with the all the potions and stuff and the emptying the vials and everything. That was pretty fun too. Council of Blood. That's the dancing one. That was fun. Sludge Fist is also everyone's favorite. You know, it had to be nerfed a few times, but Sludge Fist is like your standard DPS check, I guess. And then Stone Legion Generals seemed honestly pretty easy, and then Denathrius fight was really fun actually. I thought the Denathrius fight was just really just a really good boss fight. It felt good on all fronts. It felt like very mechanically heavy at the start, and then once you get to the end, it's just like a DPS race, which I think is fun because you hit that point and you're like, just go, go, go. So I just really liked the raid. I think it was a great raid, and I'm enjoying it. So that was that aspect of I almost said Legion of this expansion. Shadowlands. Another thing is Torghast. 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 Man, I don't like Torghast. I really don't. I tried to like it, but it's when I thought of Torghast, when I thought of like random abilities and like getting all this stuff, I thought it was gonna be a little wackier and wonkier. You know what I mean? Like for me, I was thinking Slay the Spire with like, you know, all the mobs in the dungeon have, I don't know, like random HP levels. Like maybe one boss is gonna have 1 HP and another one's gonna have like 50,000 trillion, and then you can't even beat them or something. And then another one's gonna have like you insta-kill enemies. You got the super rare thing where you just tap them and they die. Or one's like you're a rogue but you got mana now. And one's like you're a mana thing but now you got energy. There's wacky shit. And it ended up just being more like, I guess a little more Hades-esque, where it's just like you get more damage on your Eviscerate. Your fireball splits off into 3 things, so you can AoE more than you already do. Like, I don't know, it doesn't feel wacky enough for me. And on top of it, it feels like a necessity to be like, go get more legendary mats and stuff like that. I don't know. And then, which maybe it will get more wacky as we move on, but just right now, I don't like it. And then, what's that place called? The Maw. The Maw is okay. Like, I don't hate the Maw. I don't actively enjoy going to the Maw. I'm like, yeah, you know. The Maw is kind of like the grocery store. You know, it's like I don't dislike going to the grocery store, but, you know, when you go to the grocery store, you're like, all right, I got to go to the grocery store. Here we go. So that's how I feel like with the Maw. And then the fact that you can't mount there, you got to run around, and then there's just, I don't know. Maw's okay. But I would say just overall, in the grand scheme of things, I'm having a pretty good time this expansion. And I would say that it's better than BFA. I would say that it's better than Cataclysm. And I would say, as of now, I'm enjoying it more than probably Pandaria. And I'd say it's about on the same level as Legion for me. I'd say it's right there. I'd say it's at the above average level, and that's good for me. I'll take it. I'll take above average. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how I'm feeling. I'm sure soon enough I'll go back to mount farming. That's when mount farming hasn't been too crazy this expansion. A lot of the mounts are just like you have to just go around and kill stuff, and then that's it. There's no like grind this mount out. Which I actually really enjoyed doing that. I wish they had more like grinded out mounts, you know, just like kill a pack of mobs for 20 hours and maybe you get a mount right away and maybe don't get it for 2 days. Like, I wish they had more of those, but what are you going to do? Either way, those are my Shadowlands opinions so far. I am hoping to get up my new Pointless Top 10 about the Owl Servants. Top 10 Owl Servants. I think that'll be a fun one. And I'm hoping to get a couple more good WoW videos out here pretty soon. So thank you for listening. Again, comment down below your opinions about the new expansion, your pros and cons. And yeah, thank you for listening, watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, YouTube words, buzzwords. And yeah. Okay. Okay. See ya.